Hi, I'm Enchanting Nubianette. Welcome back. And for anyone who is new, I appreciate your stopping by. At Frost Bank in southeast Houston, Texas, a trusted bank teller skipped town since mid December, December 15th or so. The 29-year-old former bank employee brought on the charm and polite mannerisms with an 86-year-old customer. Now, the 86-year-old woman trusted Cecilia Brown and thought of her as a daughter. Now, federal law enforcement are searching for Miss Brown because she stole the senior citizen's entire life savings. February through June, Miss Brown withdrew several thousands of dollars each month. Guess what? The former teller left $1.50 in her IRA. I guess just enough so her scam wouldn't be immediately detected. The senior citizen received a letter from Frost Bank confirming that there was just under $2 in her IRA account, and that's when the bank started a thorough investigation. Now, before I continue with this news story, please hit the notification button or bell, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's continue. In my opinion, it's sociopathic to get to know someone just to elevate yourself or use their resources. Cecilia Brown viewed her bank customers as prey. It may be the only reason she obtained her job at the bank in the first place. And in my opinion, she doesn't have a conscience. The older woman stated that she wasn't a recent fraud victim. She didn't give anyone access to her account except for the bank employee named Cecilia, whose full name is Cecilia Hope Brown. The senior citizen never gave Miss Brown permission to make withdrawals, which is recorded in charging documents. Cecilia Brown has cash, so it will make it easier for her to get around without being detected for a while, I suppose. She can rent a room, buy gas, or purchase tickets for transportation, and even purchase many items. However, Cecilia Brown's face is plastered all throughout Houston and other states. No one should steal from others. People who lack integrity at all levels should not be trusted. Even worse, stealing from an 86-year-old woman who will never be able to work. However, the FDIC, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, insures up to $250,000 per depositor, per institution, per ownership category. So this senior citizen will obtain all of her money back. U.S. banks should increase the amount of funds that can be insured, in my opinion. Then again, most wealthy people open accounts at different banks and even overseas. Now, unbeknownst to her supervisors and colleagues, Cecilia Brown planned out this mission for a while. Over many months, Cecilia Brown would enter the bank's vault to remove stacks and stacks of money. Tens of thousands of dollars were retrieved from the bank safe. As per the federal investigators, the victim's bank account had 6 unauthorized withdrawals from February 21st through July 3rd. Investigators recognized in each transaction there was just over $23,000. At this time, investigators compared the signatures on these transactions. Definitely there were inconsistencies with the older woman's signature and Miss Brown's own. There are some transactions when Cecilia Brown signed under notary public. Plus, she signed as an authorized trustee or custodian on most of the transactions. The former teller would remove an immense amount of cash out of the vault. Then she would hide the cash under paper bank deposit slips. Next, Cecilia Brown walked with the money to a teller counter, and stored the cash underneath. Then soon after, she is viewed leaving the bank with boxes from the counter. So while viewing the bank transactions, the bank administrators placed Cecilia Brown on leave from work. Right before Miss Brown's leave, the federal investigators asked her why she withdrew funds without the presence of the customer. Her response was recorded on the bank supervisor's charging documents. It doesn't make a lick of sense. Cecilia Brown said in quotes, "She thought she was doing a good thing for the customer," end of quotes. You know, thieves will say anything. When law enforcement attempted to communicate with Cecilia Brown a second time, she was nowhere to be found. And of course, the bank administrators were interrogated as well. Although Cecilia Brown was viewed on surveillance cameras numerous times entering and exiting the vault, bank employers admitted to federal agents that they did not have any reasons to suspect Cecilia Brown of wrongdoing at the time. While online, I found a list of warning signs of financial abuse. Here it goes word by word. Sudden changes in bank accounts or adding new names. Finding unpaid bills or letters from collection agencies. Previously uninvolved relatives showing up. Sudden transfer of assets or changes in account activity. Change in spending habits and worries about money. So everyone, closely monitor your bank statements throughout the day and every day. Now there's a warrant out for her arrest. Cecilia Brown has been charged with a second-degree felony charge of aggregate theft from an elderly person. Cecilia Brown is described as a white female with brown eyes and brown hair, who is 5 feet tall and weighing 180 pounds. I can't wait to hear how Cecilia Brown gets caught. It's now been over a week. Crime Stoppers will possibly pay up to $5,000 for information about Miss Brown's location. And anyone with information can call 713-222-TIPS 8477. And remember to hit the notification bell, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks a million and stay safe wherever you are.